I want to take us through this important story of the golden calf. And most of us know what this story. We've heard it at Sunday school and many sermons, and soon we will indulge into it and see what we can learn. On the screen you will see a few slides that will help us understand and bring this story to life. Number one is this slide. This whole story talks about idols. Idols. And it's so easy for you and me to point our fingers at the Hebrew and the Israelites and say, they made the golden calf. My beloved, I tell you, we all have our own golden calves. Everyone has a golden calf in his heart, and we struggle to worship the true God. The sin of idolatry. It is a sin. It is a sin. And God punished this sin very, very aggressively. He wants to teach me and teach us that we too, when it comes to sin, we cannot take it lightly. Be strong and take a strong stand. The story happens shortly after God spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai. And God came in a pillar of cloud and fire, as you can see there. And all the people watched this magnificent sight of glory. Amazing sight. God told them, be careful. This is a holy mountain. You don't come close by. If you come close to the mountain, what's going to happen? You will die. Your cattle cannot come close to the mountain. They will die. And Moses went up. Went up to talk to God. For how many? 3 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, 1 month? Yeah, for how many? 40 days. How many weeks is that? That's about what? 6 weeks. 6 weeks he was up there. The people got bored and they asked their second leader. And his name is Aaron. And he happens to be the brother of Moses, to build for them this God. A God that they can see. A God that they can what? Touch and feel. And sometimes we like that too. We want to find a God for us that we can see and touch and feel. We don't want a God who may at times be concealed. And they worship this God. And you can see they're dancing and drinking and eating and music and your mind can wonder what was going on. Another picture, close-up picture where people actually worshipped before this God, remembering the commandments of God. You are to have no other God, what? Before me. And commandment number 2, do not make an idol and worship it. When Moses came down, after how long? 6 weeks. He came down and saw this. He wasn't happy. He was angry. And he threw down the commandments of God and broke what? The tablets. How many tablets were they? You can see there 2. We will talk about God's anger. God told Moses, this sin cannot go unpunished. I want you to see from the people of Israel which ones are ready to worship me. And the tribe of Levites came by, and God commanded them to go through the Israelite camp and to kill anyone who has betrayed and broken the commandment. Kill with the sword. Right there. This slide talks about the people of Israel who wanted to worship God. And if I'm to give a title for today's message, I would choose this. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Are you on God's side or on the other side? There is no middle way. There's only how many sides? 2. And when God looks to the earth and he sees people, he sees 2 kinds of people. Believers and non-believers. There is no middle. There is no maybe this or maybe that. I want to make sure that I am on the side of God. And my family is in the side of God. And my spouse is in the side of God. And my children are on the side of God. That's the side I choose, just like the Levites chose. we will hear about the book of life. And this book is mentioned in the book of Revelation.